I have a theory about confidence, and I came up with this thought of the arc of confidence. When I say arc, I mean act, reflect, celebrate, ARC. If someone else has coined this term, please let me know. I couldn't find it out there. Doesn't mean it doesn't exist. I'll explain my thoughts about the arc of confidence, starting with A, act. You have to take action to become confident at anything. It is truly the first step. You can't gain confidence on a tennis court, as an example, if you don't first step foot onto that court and put that racket in your hands. You can't become confident speaking if you don't first take the action to prepare a speech and step onto that stage. You have to take action if you want to build confidence in anything. You can't think that you will be a great golfer and then try to hit a golf ball for the first time and expect to automatically hit a great shot. Trust me, I would love to do that each and every time. Everything we do requires some kind of action for us to get good at it. It's why the phrase practice makes perfect exists. I want to tell you about the first time I was ever on live television. Let's rewind to 2005, Presque Isle, Maine. I was hired as a weekend sports anchor and weekday news reporter, and I had no clue what I was doing, by the way. I was on set in the studio going live on television for the very first time. There was about a minute or so to go until the news anchor came to me for sports. Nervous, practically shaking, sort of blacking out. I hear a voice in my ear from the control room reminding me to use the foot pedal to control the teleprompter. Seconds later, when they came to me, I already, forgot about the foot pedal, forgot that they just reminded me, and froze like a deer in headlights, freaking out inside, wondering why the teleprompter was not moving, why these words ahead of me were not moving. The pedal, I hear in my ear. I jumped into action, found the foot pedal under the desk, and went on with my report. I am not kidding when I say I don't remember anything beyond that. I remember freezing. I remember being panicked. I remember hearing them say, pedal, pedal. I remember scurrying to look for it. I don't remember anything else. But I can tell you this much. I never forgot about that foot pedal ever again. That's why in most cases, traditionally, TV journalists have their first few jobs in small markets to make those mistakes where you don't have a massive audience, to get in the reps and really start to hone your craft so that when you get to larger markets, you aren't so green. Like anything, if you don't take the action to get in the reps, you will not improve. So that's the A for act. From there is the R, reflect. Once the action is taken, you have to reflect on your performance. This is a step that many people miss because they either want to put it behind them or they get busy and move on to the next thing. Reflecting on what we could have done differently or what did work well is crucial to improving our performance for the next time. For the first few years of being on television, I'm not kidding, I would not watch myself back. I refused. I hated the sound of my voice and the way I looked. Start to finish, I hated it all. Eventually, I started to watch back shows and immediately saw immense improvement in my performance when I started doing that. We are our own biggest critics. And when we see things we don't like or think about ways we can improve, we immediately get better because we're so aware of improving. Okay, last is the C, celebrate. When we recognize the things we liked or didn't like, we should take the time to celebrate the wins and the areas that we learned from, the growth spots, if you will. Patting ourselves on the back for a job well done is not a bad thing. In fact, I think we should do more of it. Additionally, patting ourselves on the back for recognizing areas of improvement and choosing to grow is also not a bad thing. And I think we should appreciate that as well.